Angus steak, simple eating, Brussels sprout, white rice, black beans. Let's get it going. We're gonna salt these Angus steaks generously. Salt and pepper. Also, I have some New York strips on the side over here that we're gonna handle that too as well. Man, I love myself a good medium rare steak. With some good veggies on the side. That's where we're going today. Let's get both sides. We're gonna season both sides. And please don't forget the edges. Salt and pepper is often the only season you need to use on steak because it enhances the natural flavor of the meat without overpowering it. So don't be scared of it. And don't forget the edges. Please don't forget the edges. Let's go. Let's get to the Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts have a long, fascinating history, dating back centuries. Brussels sprouts were first grown in Belgium between the 13th and 16th centuries. They became very popular in Brussels, which is how they got their name. Now we're gonna get some olive oil on there with some salt and some pepper as well. And we're gonna place this on the side. So let's cut one onion. I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna put some in dices because that's gonna go into my Brussels sprouts. The other, we're gonna cut elongated. That's gonna go on the steaks. Let's chop up some garlic cloves. Then we're gonna chop some green scallions. The white part is going for my beans. The other, we're gonna garnish up the dish. In some hot oil, we're gonna add our garlic and our onions for the Brussels sprouts. Let's cook the garlic down and cook the onions until they're translucent. Whoa, let's get that Angus steak into that hot frying pan. We're gonna sear the steak for 1 to 2 minutes per side on high heat. From here, we're gonna add our Brussels sprouts to the garlic and the onions, and we're gonna brown them and get them nice and crispy. We want the Brussels sprouts to be tender in the inside and crispy on the outside. Now we're gonna sear the other side of the steak for 2 to 3 minutes. After searing, we're gonna finish it off in the oven. Remember the leftover onions? You can now put it on the top of the steak. Straight from the burner into the oven. Let's go. Now let's check on those Brussels sprouts. Let's give it a toss. They look good to me. Now here's our steak. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut against the grain and we're gonna slice this up and see how this looks inside. You want it nice and juicy, but crisp on the outside. It's so soft and it just cuts like butter. And look at this. Medium rare. Just the way I like it. Totally delicious. You know what? I think I'll decide to keep it on this board, and I'm gonna plate it right here on this board and make my meal right here. I'm going to add my Brussels sprouts, my rice, and I'm going to pour my beans right on top of that. Smells so delicious. Simple eating, a simple dish, food for thought. What's up, y'all? Now the taste. Broccoli, garlic, onions. You want that broccoli to still have that crunch to it. Medium rare Angus steak. Yeah. I seared it on both sides and then placed it in the oven. Also put it on broil. Got that crispiness to it. That salt and pepper in there. That's all you need for a steak. You don't need any garlic and powder and all that. Keep it simple. Also, my jasmine rice with some black beans, seasoned with some onions and garlic and a touch of sugar. Really good, really good. Check out the rest of my website on YouTube, Trent Smaller Chef and Food for Thought. Check out some of my recipes. The links for this will be down in the description below. And thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in. Magnificent.